versus Rudan in the Zodiac Dream League. Is he gonna play Warden again? I mean, the rule of thumb is when you play Warden, you want her to get level 3 as quickly as possible and then be aggressive. But I think that's kind of a too simple of a rule. Like last game, he got aggressive on level 2 and I think it worked really well. Of course, the boots of speed were quite a big help, the ones that he found. Let's see. It's a Warden again. Nice! Against Archmage. I don't think I ever saw Reprisal go Mountain King first. Oh yes, 1-0 for Reprisal, excuse me. I'm gonna adjust that. Okay, so now here we go. Alright. Turtle Rock is usually a map where you say, no, you don't want to play Warden because so difficult to creep level 3 and it's big creep camps, and when you get creep jacked and the archers are ensnared, you lose shit. But yeah, as I said before, I think it's just too easy of a rule to play by. Like, you need to have level 3 on the Warden. When you find your right timings to get the hero low, because I think that's the biggest strength of the Warden early game. There's basically no other hero that can get the opponent's hero so low HP. Maybe the Blade Master with Speed Scroll. But she does good damage, she has a nuke, and she has a slow. On level 1.
A player's forces are under attack.
Cloak of Shadow is actually pretty nice for the Archmage. When the night comes, he can always hide from the Warden. And again, it's gonna be a Hunter's Hall. So, Huntresses seem to be making their reappearance everywhere. And there's a Warden, gets a Wall Elemental with the first bit of mana she uses. And Reprisal is really scared of this, I'm surprised. But he's taking now. No expansion. Of course, a human to go for an expansion is a lot less likely on Turtle Rock. I think like fast expanding on Turtle Rock against Huntresses and Warden, it's just basically throwing the game. Oh, trying to go for the block, doesn't quite get it. And once more, boosts of speed are on the Archmage's wish list, and he's gonna get him. When he has, does he have the gold? He has the gold. Oh, he got him. He secures the last hit with a Shadow Strike. Not so sure about that one. Pretty expensive. 75 mana. Of course he wants to get all the experience he can, so yeah. Downside, his Moonwells are empty for now, but they are regenerating thanks to nighttime. And now Reprisal successfully outran his opponent. You can see he's scouting everywhere. Rudan is scouting everywhere, trying to find out where his opponent is, but he's not gonna find him. Reprisal on the other side of the map, and he just wants time to creep right now. And there's no Ancient of War creep in position for Rudan, so he can't reach level 3 quickly himself. Does he have night vision? Ultra vision, I mean? Maybe. Well, he saw him anyways now. And the footmen need to retreat. And the Archmage with Boots of Speed is also more than safe. He sold the TP, by the way. What? Why? Like... What? Especially once Dryads are out. I think that's so dangerous. Naga again. Dust is available, so Shadow Meld will not save this Huntress. Not even trying to go for it. Yes, he does, so at least he baits that one Dust charge. And he's going for the Panda again. I don't know, Rudan. I think you're a little far out here, my friend. As of course you guys know by now, right when you hit tier 2, Naga is always strong. Basically no matter in which army. Another Dust forced. And we have Arcane Sanctum and Rifleman. You already saw the first Rifleman here in the army. And now he's going for the Naga. This is what he didn't do before, but the boots have been transferred to the Naga, and this is not looking like it was a very good idea. He may even need to blink. Yeah, that's 50 mana he didn't want to use. But this time I don't think the Naga is that good. Of course, Reprisal is really strong right now. But what is in like 5 minutes? When everything is level 3. Right now he has total map control, yes. And I also say this a lot. Map control is when your army is stronger than the opponent's army. So basically you can force your opponent to be where you want him to be. So, when you are here, and he is here, he can't do shit. If he creeps, you creep check him, and he loses. And here comes the creep check. He got one Ogre, but that's all he got from it. And he's gonna lose a Huntress in return. And because his army is so much weaker right now, he cannot get the favorable trade. He gets a Priest. Well, that's not really good enough. And it takes so long to bring him down, man. Huntresses, they just don't deal much damage.
Town is under siege.
I feel like Rudan should have, rather than creep here, just run around the entire other side of the map and creep somewhere where he's not gonna be jacked. Well, at least it's a lot less likely that he gets jacked. But Rudan does not want to give up his side of the map. Dryad is out. Abolish magic maybe as well. That was a good breath of fire. Hit a lot of small units. Oh, the Warden, man. She takes so much damage all the time. The Naga. Reprisal making her work. He doesn't have a staff, by the way. Maybe he needs to TP or something. Ah, Panda is gonna die. But he gets a lot of units in return. I think that was more than worth it. And peasants are coming to solo creep. He lost 1. He lost 2. He lost 3 peasants to creeps, 4 peasants to creeps. Of course he was being distracted by this army that was following him. That is the 5th peasant he may be losing. Oh. Nice Shadow Meld, there's no more dust on Reprisal. And that was so many peasants lost. I think those peasants were meant to fight the Night Elf. He had them on A-click, but the creeps were in the way. So they fought the creeps and died. Well, they did get the big one, and he has a one of mana stealing. That's actually pretty good against the Warden. And the Warden still has no boost of speed. No wonder she's being slowed and damaged so much. Oh, where's the Panda? He's now coming back. He has no staff. There's also no staff on the Warden, but of course she has the TP. Level 4, suddenly. Where did all this experience come from? She was level 2 like a minute ago. What is this militia call? Dude, what is this militia call? Are you serious? 2 of them die immediately. And now, suddenly, the tables have turned, man. The map control is completely the other way. And this Naga, she's dead. Yep, there we go. There's no TP, no way to save her. You wanted to save that TP, bro. You still think that was a good idea? I don't know. And now maybe does he have the mana? No, he has no mana for another Shadow Strike. With another Shadow Strike, this Archmage would be dead.
A player's forces are under attack.
But still, even so, like, there's no damage here. No freaking damage. He's gonna get another rifleman, and every rifleman is important. He loses a Dryad, but gets a priest as well. Archmage still standing strong. But I think, like, he broke the early timing of the Naga. He broke the pressure. And now it's 20. It's 25 supply, people. 25 against 45. Panda is basically level 3. He doesn't have much mana though. And he still doesn't buy a staff. Buy a staff, dude! Please. There are 2 little trolls here still from the early camp. If he gets those, he's level 3. But he looks like he wants to go for the throat. Right, Naga's back. She's also pretty well leveled, man, considering how little he crept. But the price he had to pay was dear. It was like a bajillion peasants and half a bajillion riflemen.
Town is under siege.
And finally this pesky little wisp is gonna get killed. Alright. Wants to creep this camp. This will give him level 3. Does he have bears for reju? No. He waited very long to tech to tier 3. Didn't want to fall to the pressure again, I suppose. And he finds ring plus 3. That's the item. Why is Reprisal attacking here? Can he win this? I don't think he can. Wait for the drunken haze and the breath of fire. Whooms! Everything's burning. Of course, riflemen are good against dryads, but 4 riflemen are not good enough against 8 dryads. Especially when there's a panda and a warden, and he's just losing everything. What was Reprisal thinking? Warden coming in for another Shadow Strike. Very nice how he darts in and out of the fight with so low hit points, just using a Shadow Strike after another. And there's still no TP, so this will be the death of the wizard. Plop! He's level 5 now, so this will also be the death. Never mind. It's GG before the Naga bites the dust. And that is the equalizer. Reprisal going for kind of the same strat again, but I think that was the wrong strat to go for. Because there was no real weakness in the timing for the Night Elf. I think on Echo it was brilliant, it was beautiful, it was crisp, it was surgical. But here, it seems like, you know what, it worked the first game, let's try it the second game. But it didn't work at all. Alright.